Hello, welcome to episode 19 of Dawn of Man. We are squarely at the end of the game here. Just have two technologies left to research, reinforced shields and mail. And we have a couple other goals as well to make sure our town is as good as we can get it before we say goodbye to this first season of Dawn of Man playthrough. So for the time being, let's go ahead and take a very quick look around at what our town is looking like. If you recall, a couple episodes ago, we had a ridiculous crash that caused a lot of people to starve to death because we hadn't had our things optimized properly, and we've fixed most of that. But clearly not all of it, because according to this, we are running low on linen outfits. So, step one for getting stuff fixed up here is going to be going into whichever building is actually making those. Yep, this one. We'll go ahead and turn linen outfits back on. And then we'll come back up here to this one. Nope, not that one. Not that one. There it is. Make sure linen is on. Yep. So that should be good to go. That is just a process that we will be having to keep an eye on here. Let's check on these mud areas. We can go ahead and get rid of this. And we're going to go to our Manage tab. Going to take a look at our work areas. So right now we just have 2 harvesting wild plants work areas, 1 gathering sticks, and 1 gathering tannins. Now we could stand to have 1 gathering fish, so we're going to go ahead and do that right here. We'll go ahead and put this right there. We will leave that at 2 people. Because one of our biggest problems before, as a couple of you have pointed out, was we had, at one point, we must have had 15 or 20 work areas, and they all had 5 people assigned to them, and that was causing our workload to become extremely unbalanced, and we had a scroll bar down here. It's not ideal. But we have fixed that for the most part, and now we have huge potential for growth. We have 168 bed slots capacity for our population. We're currently sitting at 104. And we should be able to support things quite nicely. We did get rid of a lot of our farming because we didn't have the manpower to harvest anything. And as a result, that also has affected our livestock's ability to survive winter because we didn't have a lot of straw to feed them. But we have also significantly culled our livestock populations. We've more or less got rid of goats. We're keeping a couple just in case. But there's no reason to really have goats when we also have cattle to make cheese from the milk with. And as far as meat goes, we've got pigs, we've got cattle, and we're not cooking donkeys or horses or anything, so don't need to worry about that. But we are in a pretty good spot now, I think, so we'll go ahead and put this on 8 times speed and let them do their thing. And now it's the beginning of fall, so we're going to have some harvesting going on. And really, all we need to do now for the remainder of this playthrough is just try to make sure things are in as good of a position as possible to get population growth, and we do that, of course, by evaluating our welfare, which seems to be just increasing, which is fantastic news, and also our prestige. So this should continue climbing based on living conditions in our town. And we have a trader. See if they've got anything useful. Straw we will always purchase. Go ahead and buy some linens. Go ahead and buy that thing of steel. And then we're going to trade away our wool. There we go. And we'll get a couple of those things. I think that's good. We don't really need too much. We are no longer making iron anything. In case you had forgotten, we are fully transitioned over now to steel. And we have 4 blacksmiths working around the clock to produce those items for us. And over here at our bloomeries, we are only making steel. And before I look like an idiot, actually, aha, turn that iron off. Because at this point, we only need steel. Because that is the most advanced technology in the game, and that's what we have access to, so that's what we're going to do. No sense doing something that is outdated. Go ahead and just get rid of these. Alright, so we should now have a pretty good amount of steel coming in. Iron mines seem to be doing well. We did unlock, we didn't research, but we did unlock deep mining. So we could possibly, yeah, a deep iron mine. See if there is any way we can upgrade these. It's not going to let us. We're going to have to demolish and then rebuild those. But at this point, honestly, I don't think I'm super worried about it. We do seem to have a pretty good amount of things stored up. We have plenty of iron ore. At this point, it's just a matter of getting stuff processed. And I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. See, look at this. All we have to do is just fix a few simple things, thanks to suggestions by our wonderful viewers. And everything's harvested, and it's not even the end of fall. And of course, we're low on food. But we can fix that by slaughtering animals. Like, okay, well, this cow needs to be milked, and then we can slaughter it. Well, you get the idea. There's all sorts of stuff, and got new humans joining the settlement. We do have some hay storage for the winter. And another thing we're doing is we are avoiding rebuilding things like watchtowers because they take a significant amount of resources. And there's really not that much of a benefit as far as defense goes. I'm going to keep these. Actually, hold on. If we're low on food, one thing we can go ahead and make sure we're doing is hunting. Because this will give us all sorts of food. We can't domesticate bison anyway, so go ahead and hunt them. It's very, very delicious meat if you've not had a chance to actually eat it. I know, I think there's only a few herds left in the world of them, but there's a company based out of Atlanta, where I live, that has a ranch in Montana that does a whole bunch of sustainable, or at least I think it's sustainable, quote-unquote sustainable, something about agriculture and animal stuff is never sustainable, but at any rate, they have herds of bison, and they grow and raise them for bison meat, and it is fantastic. It's kind of like venison, if you've ever had that. A little bit more flavorful, but still a very lean meat. And it makes a fantastic burger. It makes a really good chili. So our people right here, if they ever have the ability to hunt these things, will have some very tasty meat indeed when they are ready for that. Now, it's telling us we don't have enough. Okay, so we did, I guess when people die, you can't reuse their clothing, which is kind of suspect, but I guess I also kind of get it. So we'll go ahead and we'll just turn that stuff back on. And then I think that's the only one of our weavers that we have. I think that's just that one. So we'll make sure that this is turned back on for wool outfits. We just have to make sure we're always making those. But we're looking really good in terms of defense. We have 3 steel swords. I know there's a milestone that does, yes. No, it's not a milestone. It's a Steam achievement. I think it's 10 steel swords. But when we get to 150 people, we already have the cairn. If you don't recall, the cairn is, in fact, all the way down here, because this is one of the only places I could find that could actually build it. And people get stored in here when they die. It has a religious significance, etc. So for the rest of today's episode, we're going to be hunting some of those achievements. I know one of them is not here. It's in spiritual. If you build a statue, I think that's the last thing that we have to build to have. What did that? Okay, that's the last thing we have to build to really have a monopoly, I guess, on everything. Because we have a skull pole, we have a totem, we have we have a stone circle, we have a cairn, a dolmen, and a burial mound. I think when we do this, we should have everything we need. We do have... This is ready to go. So people should be able to come get that and build that statue. So we'll go ahead and set that in motion. Now, as far as these bison... Yeah, they haven't even started hunting them yet. Okay, well, they're right there. I think this is probably going to be a bloodbath. Because bison are very, very dangerous, large animals. Let's see what they're going to do here. Why would you shoot the one that's furthest away? That doesn't make any sense. So this guy's going to get bodied by, yeah, he's going to get bodied by this bison here. He's about to die, probably. Oh, the bison can die. That works. All right, so that actually is a happy ending there. Yes, I know. We'll get everything fixed up. Don't worry. I always think it's funny. Okay. That's a sheep. I was about to say it would be really funny if they're fishing, they jump in the water and they stand there when they could just walk all the way across and fish from this bank. But yeah. Okay, so we did get some bison. That's helpful. So as far as knowledge goes, to complete the game, quote unquote, we need 24 knowledge. We currently have 9. So we probably won't get there today. Probably going to be one more episode. We'll conclude this season of Dawn of Man with 20 episodes. We will see exactly what happens here. Let's see what the trader's got to offer. We'll go ahead and buy flour. We'll buy all sorts of good stuff here. Ooh, reinforced shields. And he is low commission, so if we purchase this, we might be in pretty good shape here. And I think, since we're not making iron stuff anymore, we can sell iron. And that gets us a lot of the way there. Go ahead and do that. That'll get us somewhere. Because I really want to see if we can actually get that done. Of course, these copper tools are essentially useless. But beer has value, at least to some people. Let's see if I can get down to about 20 iron. I should be able to... Oh, fishing traps? Oh, absolutely, we can sell some of those. Alright, so that'll get us most of the way there. That's fine. Cool, so what this does is this basically just gives us an oval shield and then allows us to research mail. We'll just casually ignore that bison attack happening. I'm sure that person will be completely fine. So now if we go to our... I think it's a... what even is this? There's a... it's not a metalsmith. Oh, we don't even need to be making this stuff anymore. I guess we could just kind of leave that alone. Armor. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to turn off these round shields, and we're going to go to oval shields. And that should solve that problem relatively quickly. Okay, somebody's contracted a disease. That is unfortunate. They will probably be fine. Nope, never mind. Well, you win some, you lose some, right? But at least the winter is almost over. I think we did run out of our straw, but I didn't see any animals die, so yeah. So we actually just need one more knowledge point and we can fully unlock the tech tree. It doesn't necessarily mean we're done, it just means that we've got that out of the way. Yeah, somebody died of hypothermia. And it's spring, how did you die? Okay, whatever. So now this is going down, of course, because people are dying. So I think the best way to get this up is just make sure we have a food surplus, and as the... Wow, okay. I guess people are just going to keep dying, huh? Oh, good lord. Well, nobody ever said this would be easy, right? All we can hope for now is just to kind of let stuff be as it may. I'm going to plant more barley again, though. Because that seems to be doing relatively well, and I guess that won't work there. So we could use more, and we were able to harvest everything, so I think that is probably the move, as the kids say. Yep, there we go. So that'll get us through spring, summer, fall. Get us helped out. And look at all this. We got meat drying here, and fish and everything. Yeah, stuff's looking good. And a storm coming again. We could just ignore that, and maybe somebody would get fried. It's always kind of funny. I guess it's not that funny. And I would probably be fully expecting a raider attack at some point soon, just because we haven't had one in a while. Oh, 7 horses got a disease. That's not ideal. While we're here, let's go ahead and fill in this wall. And then we'll go ahead and connect this here. Yeah, that'll be fine. So really, we were doing okay until people started dying, and now this is just absolutely plummeted. But our prestige is still pretty good. I know there's an achievement for getting 1,000 prestige. We are, unfortunately, not there. But we will think we'll be in better shape. Okay, so now all the horses are going to die. That's wonderful. We do have a statue hopefully being built there. Let's go check out our... Okay, so it is being pulled, but it's probably a woman by herself again, isn't it? It's usually how it is. Now let me click on... Yep. It's always one of the women. Goes and does it by herself. Nobody ever gets any help. Okay, that's a deer. We can hunt that. That is a achievement. And this is another trader coming in, so that's very good news for us. Now they complain that they don't have any light clothing. Well, you know what? We're getting there, okay? You gotta take stuff one little piece at a time. So at some point we should get this trader come in here. Yep, there they are. Alright. I clicked it and it moved me further away. That's funny. Alright. Ooh, okay. If we can find a way to get this... Actually, you know what? We were so close with knowledge points, we might as well just not buy that. But we will buy flour. We'll buy... We always buy food. Always buy food. So we can easily get here. Let's see, what else can we... We really don't use too much other stuff here. Flint, hardly anything. We can just use that. I don't even know if we're using it at all. Probably not at this point, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. That'll get us there. We just need one more knowledge point, and we can buy the last technology in the game. And then from that point on, it's just how much more do we want to be optimizing stuff and trying to get to 150. I think the name of the game for that is probably just going to be do a lot of hunting and make sure we have food, because that's the easiest way to get people to come to your settlement. I took a class in college about, I think it was I forget what the class was called, but it was some sort of development of cities and the phenomena of how people settle in different areas. And there's I thought a very interesting quote in the textbook we had. That was essentially, any place that there is water or an intersection of any trade routes or anything, chances are you're probably going to find a city there, because that is where people like to do a lot of their business and interact with other things, as well as kind of conquer nature, if you will. And of course, everything was built around agriculture and domestication of animals and stuff, because if you don't have food, you can't feed people, and if you can't feed people, they're not going to survive, and they're not going to be able to raise children or anything. So we're just going to kind of go around here and do this whole thing and get as many animals as we possibly can. So we'll just mark those, and they'll get taken care of at some point. And where is our woman pulling the... Oh, see? Here we go. More new humans joining the settlement. Now, I think... Yeah, right here. Pulling through... Okay, so now it's a man pulling it. It is in progress. Help him out. There you go. So maybe by the end of this episode, this will be all the way up there. And that'll be fine. But there's some hunting that needs to be done. Okay, well that was fast. Guy got bodied by a cow. Feral horse hunted. I didn't know. Well, there's our 12th knowledge point. I didn't know feral horses were feral horses now. I guess the game changed them just from regular horses now that we've domesticated them. Alright, so 12 knowledge. The final technology in the game, male. And we've researched that. And all this does is just gives us male armor. So, of course, we will come over here to the armor, turn off leather armor, and turn on male armor. And that should stem most of our leather usage, aside from, I think, a couple of buildings use it, and as well as our sledges, carts, and everything, and the rolling megaliths. So now we can place our focus mostly on obtaining... Oh, I can upgrade my iron mines. Okay, well, let's do that. But we can place most of our focus upon making sure we have steel production set up correctly. And I think we're probably doing okay in terms of bloomeries and blacksmiths and stuff. But if we notice a bottleneck, we're going to have to build some more of that stuff. We'll see. We will certainly see. Now we have all this stuff to harvest, and we're not over 100%, which is fantastic. It's amazing how much good a little bit of optimization does. And hey, now there's 3 people. Now there's 4 people dragging this thing. See? time flies, and so do these giant stones on these little wooden rollers here. They are going to get a speeding ticket with that thing. Looking pretty good, pretty fast there. So that'll get built, and then I should get a Steam achievement. I don't think it'll pop up on the screen because I'm using application capture in OBS and not display capture. But I will be sure to let you know when that shows up. Yeah, let's just get a little view here. Just dragging that thing. Oh, and then everybody left to let the... Is this the same woman from before? No, it's a different woman, but still a woman nonetheless. Alright, help her out, come on. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, bring it on in. Build this thing. Let's get on with our lives. This is a cool animation. You can see him carving it out of the stone here. This should be just about ready to go. Yeah, statue. I did not get an achievement, so I think there's something else I need to do. But that is a cool thing that adds a little bit of prestige. Yeah, so we have 7 prestige. And if we come up here, that's taken that up to 754. I think that's an increase at least, but yeah, look at this. Our welfare's at 90%. Of 89 now. But the trader's back again. Nope, click on the trader. There we go. We'll buy grain. We're not going to buy iron tools, but we can buy iron ore. Don't need too much, though. Tannins. Let's go ahead and buy wool cloth, because why not, right? Won't use wool to pay because we actually need that. But we can come in here and see if there's anything else that we can get rid of here. I mean, copper. Just go ahead and automatically get rid of all of our copper stuff. We don't need it clogging up our storage space anyway. People can at least use bronze stuff, right? Shields are still worth something here. We are making new oval shields, so that should be very good. Alright, that gets us the rest of the way there. Looking fantastic indeed. So cool. That is great news. Fantastic news. And, well, just keeps going down for some reason. Guess we don't have enough food. But our prestige is looking good. So, I think what we can do now, we can just keep building these things. Did we build a banner? I don't think we did, so why don't we put a couple of these, yeah, 2 of them right there. And how about right here outside of this gate? Put one there, and to build this, they just need some regular stuff. They should be able to do that relatively quickly, and I think that's going to add to prestige as well. Funerary, we've already built all of these. I don't know that we have... Let's just put one of these right there. Which of course means we need to find another megalith to get that all figured out, ready to go. Now there should be some of these somewhere. Yeah, see, here's one right there. We'll go ahead and mine that. And eventually that'll get taken care of, maybe. Now, what are these things right here? Boars? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of them. Do a little bit of a hunting expedition here. If I see any more deer, we should do those. Yeah, see, we have more people coming in. I still don't have the achievement for hunting 100 deer in a single game, so we'll see if we can get that to happen. More boars. I'm not gonna get them too. Is that a boar or a... Okay. Flint mine exhausted. Well, we don't need it anymore, so that's fine. We might need it still, but I'm not gonna mess with it too much. So I think now our biggest deal is the bloomeries and not having... I guess we can just go ahead and turn that all the way down. We'll put that up more. Traders arrived again. Yeah, we're getting these guys frequently now. We'll go ahead and get all the food here. Just buy cloth, because why not? Don't really need too much going on here. We can sell some beer. And flint as well. Composite bows we don't need to sell. We can sell some of our weapons here. Yep, that'll be fine. we're not going to need all of that stuff. But we are looking pretty good. I think this is a fantastic recovery from before. No, we don't have nearly as much in the way of feeding animals. We do have some stored up. But as our population grows, we can, of course, have more and more of our food stores ready to go here. Yeah, we can plant some more over here. Hypothermia. Okay, well, that's because we don't have enough warm clothing. We're very, very close, though. Just have to have people keep making it. I guess we need more trees cut down, huh? No, I don't want to cut down fir trees, even though I guess it doesn't really matter. Because we have a substantial amount of tannins. Or we did. We could actually be out now. But we will, yeah, we'll be fine cutting some of this stuff down. So now we have knowledge points. We can't do anything with them because we've already unlocked everything. It would be cool if there was like some sort of, you can spend knowledge on getting resources or something mechanic, but I don't think that exists in the game. We are now in a pretty good spot. I'm pretty confident in the rest of this episode. In episode 20, we can get up to that 150 mark if we are able to get a couple more things taken care of. So now they're still waiting on... Oh, we're not making iron anymore. Well, color me a fool. Guess we can turn that back on. Make some more iron real quick. I can't believe that, and we sold all of it off. Well, that would explain why we haven't been able to do anything, huh? Yeah, sometimes I am not always intelligent here. So we'll go ahead and get that prepared for transport. And that'll go ahead and get added over here to our area that we were wanting to build. A little standing thing just to get a little bit of prestige. I think these are all just waiting for iron. And they are in the process of making it. So charcoal. I guess our charcoal pit's not doing enough charcoaling. But we'll take care of that. We probably could build another one of those. Yeah, in fact, let's go ahead and do that if I can remember where it is. Yep, right here. We'll go ahead and build another one. Anywhere it'll let me place it, I guess. Yeah, why not here? That's fine. That will be A-okay. And of course, fishing is exhausted up here. We have plenty of mud. We're probably not really going to need it. We'll go ahead and move fishing to up here. Set that back to 2 people as well. And we have more and more humans coming into the settlement the more time we spend doing stuff. And another trader again. Alright, give me some grains. Give me some logs. And the rest of this we really don't even need to really buy too much anymore. So we'll just be happy with what we've got there. Yeah, we're looking really, really good now. I think we should have... Ah, there it is. Oh, okay. So there's actually a pretty substantial group of them. I think they're going to attack here. And we don't have... I don't think we have anybody down here. We shouldn't, at least. Let's see if they just go for destroying this first. And then move on to the town. You guys gonna do anything? Yep, there you go. They're gonna break down the walls, gonna break this down. Oh, so they're all coming down here. Okay, so we lost 8 people, but I guess they repelled the raiders? Huh. Okay, there's a couple more of them. Now the real question is, did the raiders go up this way? I think they may have. Nope, that's a pig. No, that's just a regular dude. Well, I guess that's that. No more raiders. Huh. Okay, and they're all praying at the cairn now. Okay, because they're burying all the bodies that died in the raider attack. Okay, that's fitting, I suppose. All right, so now it's summer. We are going to need to get some tannins though, so I don't know why. Is this the tannins one? Yeah, they got to get to work doing that before it is fall, or else that's going to be too late for them there. So I would like to see these banners get built before the end of today's episode here. Let's see, they are theoretically. Oh, okay, so of course iron is needed for mail armor. Makes sense, I guess. We have iron. I hope they're not going to make it. Okay, I'll just go ahead and turn this off, so we can hopefully use iron to make these. There we go. So there's one of our banners going up. Let's see what that looks like. Cool. So that's knowledge +1. Haven't really done too much with that. Prestige went. Wow, welfare is way down. Based on people dying, I guess, in the raider attack, but it'll recover. Still waiting on iron. Wait, raiders still? They're still here? Alright, well, I guess they didn't kill all of them. Alright, well, these people, run to the hills. Defend your homeland. There they are. Killed 150 raiders. Okay. Okay, now they're actually gone. I was wondering why the music was still playing. That is, interesting. All right, now people get back to work and harvest all this stuff so we can, feed our animals this winter. Yeah, I think this is pretty good progress today. We've got all of our tech tree fully, completely researched, and we have excess knowledge. We keep getting traders and traders and traders and traders. Where is this guy? There. Oh, it's a woman. I'm sorry. We're just going to buy these because what's the point? It's just going to yell at me anyway. We'll buy that. 150, so we're going to have to sell. I think ironically, it's going to be a lot of the actual wool we harvested from our sheep in the first place. We can get rid of some bronze weapons. There we go. Looking good. Yeah, we've got a pretty good thing going here. We have fixed some things. We've set up a little bit better for our season finale in the next episode. And we should be in a pretty good spot. Just need welfare to go up a little bit. I think now that people have stopped dying, that should help. Maybe, I say, as it continues to go down. But we'll be in a pretty good spot for the next one. And we'll see how much we can get done. But until then, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my Ostriv Alpha 4 Let's Plays as well. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.